What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crash Desktop. Here again tonight. We're gonna fly the F-15 some more. See if we can get a little better at it. It is a pretty glorious aircraft. That means we need to pick somewhere to go. I feel like we need to go somewhere interesting. I don't know. What do we got here? Somewhere out in California. We should go somewhere I don't go very often. I don't know. Where do I never go? Dallas Fort Worth area. That's kind of fun, right? What's up? What is Atlanta? Atlanta's kind of fun. You know what? Sure. Take off from Dallas Fort Worth. Why not? It's the first one that caught my eye. Although we're gonna make it not live weather. Or at least not live time. Like middle of the day here. Yep, it's out. It's pretty damn spectacular, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get this bad boy into the air. Yeah, I streamed it, what was it, last Friday? Thursday or Friday? I don't remember. When it first came out. It's pretty great. It is an absolute blast. Oh god, yes. It is, it's unfortunately speed capped, so you can't do like Mach 2.5 like it should, but it does Mach 1 right now, and boy does it get going quick. Maybe a little bit higher than Mach 1. Okay.
DFW Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta ready for straight out departure at runway 18 left. 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango.
Alright, I gotta get my head tracking recentered here. That's more like it. Oh, we're gonna get to Mach 1. We are going to Mach 1. This thing is quick. Alright, so let's see. Settled in here. Waiting for this to finish its spin up routine with this noise. That's what that sound is the engine's getting ready to rock. Should fade away in a second. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. Brakes away. Actually, I think the brakes were already off. Brakes held in. I'm just going to take it to military power. That should be all I need. Ooh. It doesn't like steering on the wheels. It's full power this thing. I found the 15E had some weird issues taking off. There we go. Back it down to military power. All right.
American 2786 cleared to land runway 36 left. Follow the generic on final. Wind tree 46 at 15.
How are we doing right now?
Cleared to land runway 36 left, American 2786. 2786. Charlie Tango Delta, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. DFW Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta, frequency change.
I do need to play that. What up? I wish I could see my darn display. Unfortunately, you can't adjust that right now, so I still need to be able to use these instruments, which we're at about 3,700 feet. There we go. Now we're climbing. Doing about 481 knots. We could like zoom climb like crazy if we wanted to. All right, what are we doing right now? Mach 0.5, sure. Let's get this sucker going. Point 6. 0.7. 0.8. 0.9. Mach 1. What are we at? About... Jesus, we're at 19,000 feet. What the hell? This thing climbs like a bat out of hell. We really shouldn't need full thrust for this either, is the thing. Not in level flight anyway. Let's level it out. Oh, I'm okay. Exhausted.
American 2786, turn next taxiway.
Oh, we can patrol the area in this thing. We're at about 24,000 feet right now. I'm gonna level it off.
American 2786, turn next taxiway. American 2786, cleared to land runway 36 left. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 006 at 10.
We're looking pretty good.
Cleared to land runway 36 left, American 2786.
This thing trimmed out. There we go. Maybe a smidge too much, but that's okay. There's something out that way. Where are we at? kind of outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area here. Just kind of like fly a loop around it. We have fuel to basically go anywhere. Something blinky coming our way here. Let's take a look at that. Moving right to left relative to us. A little high. I don't see it on the map.
DFW Tower Executive 39er 218 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 17 left approach. Executive 39er 2 DFW Tower. Cleared ILS runway 17 left approach.
Go check it out.
Altimeter 29er decimal 9er wind 001 at 12.
Whatever it is, we're close enough to see its lights. I think it's probably generic traffic. There we go. All right, so we see it on the map. We're gonna intercept this, whatever it is. JTL 218. I'll tell you what, the sim struggles to keep up with this thing when you're down near the ground, but once you get up to altitude, it handles it pretty nice. We should go find other players to intercept. That'd be fun. This is good practice, though. All right, I'm kicking in full power. A little bit of turbulence up here. Like we're not going as quick as we could. Let me check my... Okay, air brakes are stead. There we go. 33,000 feet. Okay. We're getting pretty close to it now. We're basically at altitude with it. Oh, good grief. Come on, it's not this hard to intercept this. There we go. You can see the model now. At least in some detail. There it goes. Well, that was fun. All right. I'm pulling away from this thing. Okay. We're back about where we were. That's cool. So, where can we go? We go all kinds of cool places, really. We might want to find somewhere a little more interesting terrain-wise. For the moment, though, let's like dive down here and get a little bit lower to the ground. I noticed my G's were getting really low there. All right, we're about 8,000 feet. All right, so we're cruising along. What are we doing? About almost Mach 1. Getting there. There we go. We just broke the sound barrier. It's just amazing how quick you get places in this thing. So doing 650 knots. So let's see how fast we can really get it going. Sound barrier. All right, so we're doing 650 right now. I just kicked it up to full power. Like I said, it doesn't let it go as fast as it should, but yeah, it looks like it's limited. It won't go any quicker than this. So we can back it all the way off to the military power notch and still maintain cruise at Mach 1. For now. Eventually he'll make it so that you can fly faster than the, like, up to Mach 2.5. Because this thing should be able to do, like, Mach 1.4 down here and Mach 2.5 at altitude. I'm gonna get my vertical speed dialed in a bit, but there we go. That's a little better. Really though, like, speed aside, I mean, it's awesome that we can go this fast, but we could already do that with, like, the Typhoon and whatnot, but it's just such a nice plane to fly. Like, it handles really damn well. To do some, like, landing practice and whatnot. Go check out all these other players. I'm sorry? How long? Like, how long am I going to be streaming? I just started a little while ago, so it'll be a couple hours. Where are we at? About 5,000 feet. I don't know what altitude the airport was at when we took off. What to say? Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be doing some flying around, practicing. Get good at this plane. Wow, we were pretty far out. Here's somebody. All right, we're subsonic right now. Oh, head tracking didn't like that. Whoever they are, they just disappeared. Sadness. Nice. No, this thing just handles so good. Like, it's so easy. Like, if we want to go level in a turn, you know, like, getting it to actually hold a turn and stay level is super simple. I don't know if they do bird models at all. They, I think there might be, but it's like specific wildlife areas. But I don't know if any of them are flying. There's like a penguin colony somewhere. Or what do we got airports wise? Here we go. Now we see some planes. And there's a few people out here. Let's go check out these other players. Here's something. That is generic. That is not a player because it's not tagged.
Martex 666 cleared to land runway 36 left. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 004 at 14. Cleared to land runway 36 left Martex 666.
AAL 1155. That's some. It's probably American Airlines. There's something down low. I think we're coming up on the airport.
64 cleared to land runway 36 left. Number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 004
There's an air strip.
at 14.
I don't know if that one would be long enough for us.
Clear to land runway 36 left, number 2 Spirit, winds 1964.
Yep, there's an airport. That would be a more appropriate place for us to land. Get some practice in. Yeah, you definitely don't want that to happen. My head tracking's being weird tonight. I'll play around with that later. There's somebody.
Martech 666 exit, runway when able.
Hello. Hmm. Where'd that other player go? Interesting. I don't even know what that person's in. I don't see them on the map. That's interesting. There's somebody like directly under me, I think. Hard to say. I'll fly up and look at this person. Got another F-15. I can't tell what it is from over here. That looks more like a citation or something. It's not telling me though, so it's hard to say. Close the map. It's in my way. Think in here a little bit. I don't know, it's really cool with these fighter jets that you can just catch up to other planes. It's like really fun. Hello, person. don't know if it like I got too close and it dropped them into a different thing or what, but they disappeared. Let's head back over there and try to land this thing. Or what are we at right now? 32,000 feet. It's amazing. It doesn't feel like climbing to 32,000 feet in this thing. It's just so effortless. Like, it's way too easy to pull off. All right, I believe the airport was out there. Let's dive down and we'll kind of get set up to approach it. Oh man, I put that air brake away and it just speeds up. Good grief. All right, so let's see. We are at about 4,000 feet just now. We just passed 4,000 feet above sea level, but it doesn't look like we're even remotely that high up above ground level. Our current airspeed. I want to be about there. Yeah, that's about where I want to be. Okay, so we're at a slightly more sane approach speed. What airport do we want to try to land at? We need to figure out what that one is. That one we were flying over a little while ago. About 300 knots, a little under 300 knots. More or less level. Is it KDFW? Yes. Okay. That's where I want to go. So put that back in tracking mode. We'll talk to KDFW. If we can figure out which one it is. There's so many airports around here. It's crazy. Guess we'll have to wait until we're a little closer to it. There it was, I saw it. That's not the one I want. It keeps changing which one it is. Tower. Nope. Got a plane coming up here. I don't know what he's doing though. What is happening there?
DFW Tower Martex
Don't-
66010
I don't think that
miles,
matches
inbound ILS
what's happening here.
runway 17 left approach.
That was kind of fun.
Martex 660 DFW Tower. DFW Airport Information Whiskey 180.
Should we do a touch and go?
DFW Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is 6 miles northwest with X-ray touch and go.
0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta DFW Tower. Make straight in runway 18 left. Altimeter 29.9er, 41006 at 25.
Make straight in runway 18 left Charlie Tango
I think
Delta.
it's that one. But we're not configured for that. So that was poor instructions. We're going to come around. And we'll do 18 right. All right, we'll do a full stop.
DFW Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta to land.
0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta DFW Tower. Fly straight in runway 18 right. Altimeter 29.9er, 41006 at 25.
All right, we're going to put some flaps down. We'll put some gear down. We'll acknowledge
Fly
that.
straight in runway 18 right Charlie Tango Delta.
We'll come about and give it a shot. That's that plane? Is it below us? I can't even tell. Hmm. I think we're getting dangerously close to stall speeds here. I'm gonna come about, but we gotta be careful. You can stall here if you're not careful.
Charlie Tango Delta clear to land runway 18 right.
Hey, how's it going?
Wind 006
I was just trying to land this thing.
25.
I believe, is that it? Or is that it? This is a very strange thing.
Cleared to land runway 18 right Charlie Tango Delta.
It's that, because I can see the lights. This looks decent enough. Been about 150. We need to slow it up a bit. There we go. There we go. This actually looks really solid. I just got to get lined up better. Yep. I was feeling like I was starting to dip too low. Ooh, that's rough.
Charlie Tango, Delta contact ground on 121.65.
121.65
Little bit.
Charlie Tango Delta.
But we landed, so that's a start. Contact ground. Let's do taxi for takeoff options. We'll pull off here. Let's do a depart straight out.
DFW ground 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta ready to taxi straight out departure with X-ray.
Ooh, nice. Excellent. Glad to hear that.
Charlie Tango Delta
It's always
taxi
wonderful.
and hold short of runway 18 left via taxiway Alpha Tree Alpha Bravo Whiskey. Mike cross runway tree 6 left Whiskey. Mike Fox.
I think we're going like really all the way across the airport in this bad boy.
On 127 decimal. Spice when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 18 left via taxiway Alpha Tree Alpha Bravo Whiskey Mike cross runway tree 6 left Whiskey Mike Foxtrot 4 Foxtrot Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie Tango Delta.
Gonna give me that there little ground line, maybe? All right. All right, what are we looking at here? Is this A3? It sure looks it. So, let's see. Look at the map. I think we're like, we gotta go all the way over to that, maybe? I don't know. We'll follow it. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm not very good at navigating on taxiways yet. Something I need to work on. But I think we can sort it out. But this is 18 right. We're going to take off from 18 left, so we just got to get over to there, basically. Cross one way, 36L. Yeah. I think we're basically just following this route all the way across. We'll sort it out. Surprised it's not showing me, though. I usually keep the ground indicators on for that reason, but they're not showing up. Might be more... Maybe we're supposed to switch over to that one. Not sure. But I think we can get there. Somebody coming in, actually. Can't tell. Let's hold here for a second. That's fun. This ground handling on this is interesting. I gotta get used to this thing. I'm just gonna cross straight across. I don't really know where the heck it really wants me to go, but I know what runway it kind of wanted me to take off from, so we'll just head across. Like traffic, like car traffic. I think it is. We're just driving across the like street here. Awesome. I totally flubbed that. Beep beep. There's an F-15 rolling through, losers. Whoop. Whoop. I feel like those cars are smaller than they should be. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so kinda, sorta, I don't freaking know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna go places. About ready to just pick a runway and take off, because the heck with them. But it's kind of fun, like driving around here and looking at stuff. Trying to see if I'm gonna get this text. All right, we're gonna make a left up here. Ooh, we flipped the plane. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Drift mode enabled. All right, this thing is touchy on the ground. Let's see. All right, so a little brake will stabilize that. You got to be slowed down a little bit. This is what everybody showed up for, I know. Watching an F-15 drive around. That's what we're here for. I'm like... Were we... Was it you and me that were talking about this the other day, or was it somebody else that there was the, that biplane that got added recently and that had a problem with that locking tail wheel thing too? I feel like that's something they haven't quite set up correctly in the simulator. I thought so. Yeah. I don't know. But you did figure out how to map it, so that's cool. Maybe I can actually fly that biplane now. I'll have to find the control for that. Think we want this next intersection? I don't really know. Everybody ought to just get out of my way. I'm in an F-15. Get out of my way. This thing can get moving even with its engines just basically idled. All right, I think we want to not here, but there's like this wacky intersection here. We want to go down this. Yes. Okay, we're going down the right thingy, I think. We're going to head down to the end of the runway. We're going to set up the takeoff. All right, so this was good. This is a little ground adventure. It helps me get used to the ground handling. It's important. We should slow down a bit. Coming up on the end of this thing. Oh my god, yes. No, it's the best. Flying without rudder pedals is not fun. Unless it's like a space game. Otherwise, you should really have rudder pedals. Okay. Anybody on the runway? Anybody coming into the runway? No. And if they are, I don't care. Deal with it. I don't even know what direction I was supposed to take off, but I'm just doing it. Oh, yep, I'm going the wrong way. That's why it hasn't, like, given me anything. Oh well, hell with them. I don't care. Exactly. Doesn't matter. F-15. Because I can do that.
Charlie Tango Delta, you were not cleared to take off.
Beginning attack run. We'll make machine gun noises. There we go. Am I cleared for this? I just like, in real life, I just like shattered all the glass on the whole building just doing that one thing. That's what would have happened there. I think we should do like touch and goes on the main road in or something silly like that. That'd be kind of fun, right? This plane is so good. Like, it's so easy to do whatever the heck you want in it. And it's wonderful. It's just really plain wonderful. I want like a little eensy weensy VFR map. I don't know how many G's I'm pulling because this damn thing is so silly, but Let's be goofy. Guy's sitting there at the gate like, what the hell is happening here? How'd you turn? Well, high G is a relative term there. I'll buzz the terminal. Then we'll like zoom climb. What's up? All right, 70 degrees up. What altitude did we get to? We just climbed, we zoom climbed to 12,000 feet, like right the heck away. All right, let's go down here and buzz these guys, because you know, F-15. No, I really love it. Like the ability of this plane to just do what you want it to do at any given moment is just awesome, really. What's this dude doing? Is he just hanging out on the ground here? Like, what's happening here? We're still going 422 knots. What the hell? What up? I feel like we should do touch and goes down the runway and then like fly over that guy. Oop, we're stalling. Look at that, the on-demand stalls there. Ah, no! Wow, okay, it is very much a thing it does. I need to like go up to altitude and force it to do that so I can get used to exactly what's gonna cause it, but I had a feeling I was gonna cause it there. We should find another place to fly is what we should do. Let's go somewhere else. We'll take it up to like 20-something thousand feet and then do some like force that to happen and get used to where it happens. So let's see. Main menu. Let me see something. I gotta pull something up on my other screen here real quick. Let me see. Okay, okay. I want to try something. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. There we go. Yes, cool. So what's the weather like? This is where my my father was actually when he was in the Air Force. Like it's cloudy. How's our fuel? Give it full fuel. Oh, wait, where'd you go? Oh my god. This thing is so weird about this stuff. Okay. Let's see if it works. Let's see what the weather's like here. I don't know. It looked like there was just serious clouds, but again, F-15, so do we really care?
Spangdalam Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta at runway 23 ready for takeoff departing straight out.
I'll wait for that to spin up. I'll start putting that down there so it's not in my way. I know, right? It's got a pretty sweet startup sound. I might switch out to the C variant because I like its steam gauges more. But we'll fly this a little bit here. All right, so let's scale this back up so it's actually useful. There we go. All right, we'll put that down there. Zoom it out a bit. Kind of see where we are. All right, let's rock. Self-centered. There we go. All right. Brakes off, brakes held in. Oh, wow, you are already coming off the ground, aren't you? Come on. There we go. I love that when you fly around Germany, it's just like every direction you go is picturesque. It's just the default state.
Delta, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Bangalem Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta frequency change.
There it is. Pretty area. Yeah, me too. All right, let's take this bad boy up. Look at that cloud layer. It's like some Kerbal Space Program shenanigans right there. We just rocket up to that. Jeez. Okay. So we're actually kind of where I want to be, but we're at altitude, so what it's telling us is different from what we're actually doing. So we should be looking at the Mach gauge and not necessarily indicated airspeed. Let's take it down to Mach 0.4. Do a sharp turn. Oh, intriguing. That's like forcing some weird behavior there. Like I can't keep the nose up. Not at that throttle level anyway. Gotta use some power at this altitude. All right. So let's slow this bad boy down. See if we can get it to do one of these. So this is like if we were... I think that's the behavior. Yeah, because look, there it goes. It's picking the nose up when I get it back to a more reasonable bank angle. Interesting. All right, we're doing about Mach 0.4. Claims we're doing 160 knots, but that's not really the equivalent of what we were doing there, but... Yeah, look, wow. That is like an on-command thing. You lose control of the aircraft. We're stalling right now. How interesting. So you need to keep that thrust high. Now what if I have that idled out like that again and the air brake put away? Because I think it's the air brake that's causing it. So we're at about 140 knots. Indicated. Mach 0.3. Yep, there it goes. You like can't do full deflections of the control surfaces or you lose control. It's really interesting. I don't know what. I'd love to read more about this in a more detailed fashion. I need to find a better operation handbook from a different game like DCS or something that actually explains this plane better. It's really fascinating. Like, do I need to be using some actual rudder inputs at this point? Maybe. It might. I mean, it might stall like this in certain configurations. We're in one stage of flaps, doing about Mach 0.3. And if I keep it... As far as I know, it was built for the modern flight model. Get this thing back up to a little higher altitude. I mean, we're definitely down in the stall zone. I think it just boils down to keeping your, at these speeds, you have to keep your bank angle at less than 30 degrees. And it seems like it still flies, but if you bank more than that and you pull back on the stick too much, it will stall almost instantly. Like right now I'm stalling. But I'm going way too slow. Like I was well under my indicated. I think you would only ever have both flaps, like two tiers of flaps, when you're on final approach, and you wouldn't be doing any turning at that point at those speeds too. So that's another thing. So we're probably okay. I think it's flying the way it should. I just need to get used to those approach stalls. It seems to be touchy. I was talking to my father-in-law about it, and he mentioned some specific term about the type of wing design that this plane has. And that it may, yeah, if you stall it in the right, you know, in the low speeds in the right configuration, it would just fall out of the sky like a rock. So, I think it's just a technical plane. Like, definitely not forgiving that flap away. Just gotta practice, practice, practice. For example, we could head back to this Air Force base and try to land. Where'd it go? It's pretty great. I still think the MB339 is my overall favorite plane to fly in this, just because it's so well developed at this point. But it's also been out for like 4 months, so, you know. It has that. And it's a, you know, a hyper forgiving plane because it's a trainer, so that's a thing too. Where that guy's going? There's actually a player over there. All right, let's put the gear away. Put the flaps away. We'll head back and land this bad boy. Although I may have too much fuel. There's a limit to how much fuel you can be carrying and land safely. It's pretty glorious. I think everybody with this simulator should have the MB339. Like, it's just good for practice in general. Hell, I felt like it made me more comfortable flying a glider, if that sounds ridiculous or not. I know, it kind of does, but it was making me more comfortable with the kind of... the glider landings can be a bit daunting looking. And it was making me more comfortable with that. It was also making me more comfortable with the air brake shenanigans involved in glider landings. All right, we're dipping down here. What are we at? About 5,000 feet? All right, let's see. Let me try
Spangle
touch
Tower
and
0
go.
X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta 12 miles south for touch and go.
0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta Spangdahlem Tower. Make left traffic, runway 23. Altimeter tree, 0.12 wind 272 at 28.
Enter left downwind runway 23 Charlie Tango Delta.
We're basically going to come up on it and then turn right to enter the pattern. As soon as we can see the darn thing. I cannot currently see it. Unless that's it. Is that it? No. Where is this little bugger? Well, we're getting down to our appropriate speed. There it is. I see it. All right, we're entering the pattern. Back that off a little more. A little bit of air brake to slow us down. We'll give this a go. I think we're a little low, maybe. All right, gear and flaps are down. Now we're going to speed up a smidge. But only a smidge. Yeah, I think I'm too low. A little too low. I don't know. We'll give it a go.
Charlie Tango, Delta cleared touch and go left, traffic runway 23. Wind 272 at 28.
Cleared touch and go runway 23 Charlie Tango Delta.
All right. We are ready, although we're too low. So let's gain some altitude as we come around. That feels a little better. I think we could probably start turning now. Yeah. Pretty good. A little bit sloppy on the approach here, but that's okay. Oop. Wow, bit of a crosswind. Gee. Oh my. That is an understatement. The hell? There we go. I feel like my flares aren't going very good, but that's okay. All right. I would do that a few more times. The plane is way taller than you think it is. Like, way, way taller. I guess it didn't register that.
Spang the Lem Tower Charlie Tango Delta, cancel landing intention.
Charlie Tango Delta, your cancellation is received.
Spang the Lem Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta 2 miles northwest for touch and go.
0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta Spang Dahlem Tower. Fly left downwind, runway 23. Altimeter tree, 0.12 wind 272 at 27.
Make left downwind runway 23.
I love that
Charlie
it told me
Tango
to make
Delta.
left downwind. And I'm not even... You know what? The heck with them. I'm
Spang the Lem Tower Charlie
gonna
Tango
do my
Delta,
own
cancel
thing.
landing intention.
Charlie Tango Delta, your cancellation is received.
way off. That's okay. It's that crosswind really throwing me for a loop here. This is an interesting approach. All right, so I think we're gonna touch right about now. Well, there we go. I'll take it. Come on. Let me take off, please. This plane, there's some glitchiness. It just straight won't let me lift the nose now. That's very weird. I'm gonna switch to the C variant anyway. The touchdown, though, there was very nice. Where should we go next? We could, like, take off from there and go somewhere. Where can we go? I wonder how long it would take to get to England from there. At 8,500 feet. Jeez. That's still a long way. That's actually an enormous way, considering the amount of fuel we have. It's always amazing how far you can end up going. Let's see if there are like other players about, but I'm not seeing anybody pop up. Makes me sad. I think we should like cross the Alps or some shenanigans. I think that'd be fun. Or we could like head down here. That could be cool. Let's do it. Let's go there. I love that it's like flight plan thing. It can't handle this. So it thinks that we're gonna like take this long to climb up to that, and it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna be there in like a minute. If even that. I think we actually get there much quicker than this, but let's see. It'll be fun. I'm gonna switch to the C variant because I want to mess around with the steam gauges more. We'll load it up with fuel. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the external tanks. We don't really need those. I mean, we still have a bajillion miles range. It's ridiculous.
Spang to Lem Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta at runway
All right.
23 ready for takeoff south departure.
It's situated. I don't know, I like that the indicated airspeed, bigger gauge. This is more useful. What else we got here? We actually have an acceleration gauge you can see, angle of attack gauge you can see. A nice big altimeter, a nice big... the steam gauges are fun. I like steam gauges. I know, dude. It's like... It's just screeching, man. It's ready to go. There we go. All right. Let's rock. I think this thing flies a little easier than the other one. Which isn't counterintuitive. It's not supposed to. I think the other one's supposed to be an easier flying machine. Come on. Wow, we are already lifting off the ground and then getting tossed around. Ground handling's weird. It's just immediate. It's instant. Absolutely ridiculous.
Charlie Tango Delta, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Spang to Lem Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta continue for south departure.
Charlie Tango Delta, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Spang to Lem Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta frequency change.
That spin rate is glorious. Or what are we at? We're at about 20,000? Okay. Settle this bad boy in. How pretty. My current speed, on this one, so it's on the gauge, on here, it's the left thing in the circle. So right now I'm doing 380. Or Mach 1, which it won't let you go much faster than Mach 1, unfortunately. I've also got this gauge down here to tell me. So we're looking solid there. Let's settle this bad boy in. We're at about 30,000 feet, and that's about where I want to be. I just need to get it to stop dropping. We probably have to control that a bit ourselves. I think we can drop down to about 365. We're going like slightly over Mach 1 at the moment. Keep backing it off until we see where we actually... I think it's about 360 something is the speed of sound at about this altitude. I was like playing around with a calculator that figures it up for you the other day, and I think if you could do the full Mach 2.5 that this thing is capable of in real life, you'd be doing like 900 something knots indicated at about 36,000 feet. But this, I mean, it's like, it gives you a sense of just how ridiculous the engines are and how much limiting the speed on it. It really sucks because it's like, I'm almost idling the engine and I'm still doing Mach 1 at this altitude. It's just ridiculous how fast this plane is. There we go. Nope, we're still going Mach 1. Jeez. As long as we're just shy of 400, we're going Mach 1. Oop, there we go. All right, that popped us under it. We're like wobbling back and forth. There we go. About 369. The 370. I think the plane stops at about 388. We could test that real quick. Let's see. We are at 31,000. Let's climb to 36,000. Which I believe is like kind of the optimal. All right, we're at 35. We're kind of the optimal climb speed too, so that's cool. There we go. 35. I mean, really, I'm sorry, everybody. My throttle is like almost idled out, and we're still climbing while doing Mach 1. We're just at the barrier. We're at a smidge under 70% RPM. All right, we're at 36,000 feet. Let's level this bad boy. Get it back up to speed. Put it at 70%. So about 70% RPM seems to be where you want to be. So we're doing Mach 1 at just about 334 knots indicated at this altitude. So let's throttle up. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm just gonna kick it to full afterburners. I want to see how fast it can actually go. I think it's limited. I think it stops here. Yeah, we're only doing like 339. I mean, like, this plane would be screaming at this point. So unfortunately, full throttle right now as it is only is to get you places real quick. Like, get you to speed real quick. Looks like we can't go any higher than about 340. Wow, look at all that. Looks really cool. We're starting to get there. We may want to think about heading down to lower altitude here soon, instead of allowing it to climb wildly. You can see with the vector indicator there that we are being pushed. So we, on the far right side bottom of our HUD, we have a airspeed, a wind speed and direction indicator, and then our velocity vector is actually matching that. I really like that, because we're getting pushed kind of in that direction relative to where we're going right now. Really cool. I'm gonna start getting ready to dive here. In fact, I'm gonna do it probably right about now. Yeah. Went vertical. Our little directional indicator there got all confused. That was fun. Looks like we're much higher altitudes here. I just want to get under the clouds and kind of get our bearings. Not that one, is it? Yeah, looks like this is where I was planning to land. Okay. So we need to lose some more altitude and come around.
Dubendorf Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is 2 miles southeast with Quebec to land.
0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta Dubendorf Tower. Make straight in runway 32. Altimeter tree 0.09er, wind 209er at 5.
Make straight in runway tree 2 Charlie Tango Delta.
What speed am I going? I think our Pido freezed. He's frozen. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. This thing is pretty freaking great. I need to watch my airspeed, though. We need to do like a...
Charlie Tango Delta cleared to land runway 32.
All right, here we go.
Wind 119er at 5.
Cleared to land runway tree 2 Charlie Tango Delta.
Need to lose some speed. Are my gears down? Yes. Okay. Crosswind. I'm like way too low apparently, but that's okay. I'll take it. And touchdown.
Charlie Tango Delta contact ground on 119er.7.
Going to 119er.7 Charlie Tango Delta. Zurich ground 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta request taxi to parking.
0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta taxi to general aviation parking.
Can you give me arrows? I guess not. I'm just gonna go over here.
Taxiing to general aviation parking Charlie Tango Delta.
That other guy. Should totally go over here. Screw it, we're going off, Red. What I want. F-15. Really just pulling up next to this guy all casual like. Sup? Okay, that was cool. So my thoughts were, what time is it anyway? Probably, I don't want to like cross the Alps in this thing. I should probably call it quits for the night though. Let's run back to the main menu real quick. That's cool though. That landing went really nice. Although I was probably just coming in way too low. I don't know. It felt good though. So maybe it's hard to say with this plane. The general aviation indicator lights may not be that useful to me. I think what we should do next time, we'll do it next time because it's getting pretty late where I am. I think next time we should take off from here, fly out this way, buzz Neuschwanstein because that's always fun, and then hit the Alps and come down, and then we'll come land in like here maybe, or here, I don't know, somewhere in Italy. I think that'd be kind of fun. We can do that next time I fly it. More practice, you know? Such a nice plane to fly though. I'm just a little saddened by the fact that it's speed limited. Somehow the guy that did the F8 or the Typhoon managed to not require that, so we'll definitely need to fly that thing more too, which I think it just got an update. But we'll keep flying the F-15 and the Typhoon and whatnot because those are really fun. Anyway, I hope you all have been enjoying. I've been enjoying flying. Had kind of a rough couple of weeks, so kind of needed that. It felt good. It's nice to do a little flying. But I will be back again Thursday, and I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet. I know it's been requested multiple times that I play. Why am I not thinking of it right now? Because I'm a doof. That's why. War Thunder. Everybody wants me to play War Thunder, which I do want to play. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to like set that up anytime soon. At least this week. We'll see. I got a lot going on, but we'll play something Thursday. We'll play this. We'll play that. We'll play Kerbal something. I've been wanting to play Kerbal again too, so we might mess with that a bit. It's just gonna depend on what I'm in the mood for by that point in the day on Thursday. But yes, look for me Thursday, probably in that like 8 to 9 range, and I hope you all have been enjoying, and have a good one.